Richard Buxton vindicated as unloved value stocks rebound on UK election. Richard Buxton is chalking up the Conservatives' landslide in Thursday's general election as a victory for UK value managers like himself who have endured consecutive months of outflows and investors shunning domestic stocks. Buxton, pictured, has long championed unloved areas of the UK domestic market like the high street banks, utilities and industrials, which have seen their share prices rattled since the Brexit vote. But his value plays have been punishing in the short term. His £1.7 billion Merian UK Alpha Fund has failed to beat the UK All Companies average over 5 years, delivering 36% against the sector's 40.9%. Over 1 and 3 years the fund has just managed to best the average performance, returning 15.9% and 13.8% against peers 13.8% and 20.4% respectively. Ruminating on the general election outcome on Friday morning, Buxton said that the result was a positive development for investors in the UK stock market and could help the asset class return to favour. The disappearance of the perceived risk of a Corbyn-led government will be seen as an overwhelming positive by international investors, for whom the UK market may now regain its previous appeal, Buxton said, ruminating on the general election outcome Friday morning. As an investor in a sector that has endured many consecutive months of net outflows, today's result feels like a distinctly positive development. Buxton's bet on British banks pays off. SPC and Lloyds feature, which feature in the top 10 largest holdings in his Merian UK Alpha Fund, saw their share prices jump on Friday morning. Of the two high street banks, Lloyds saw the strongest rebound, with its shares climbing to an 8-month high of 65p a share. But the best performing FTSE 100 banks were RBS and Barclays, which shot up 10.4% and 7.8% to 256p and 185p respectively. Ultimately the beleaguered UK house builders were the true victors on Friday morning. The quartet of Britain's largest housing companies all saw double-digit gains on the day, with shares in Taylor Wimpey recovering to levels not seen since May 2018. Top 10 FTSE 100 rises. Company share price gain. Current price Taylor Wimpey 15.2%, 201p. Berkeley Group Holdings 13.0% £50.96. Barratt Developments 12.7%, 756p. Persimmon 11.1% £27.93. International Consolidated Airlines Group 10.4%, 614p. RBS 10.4%, 256p. 9% £14.27. United Utilities Group 8.3%, 919p. Centrica 8.1%, 87p. Land Securities Group 7.8% £10.05. Source: Hargreaves Lansdown. Elsewhere, energy and utilities companies like SSE and United Utilities also showed signs of recovery as markets digested news of the Conservatives' landslide. These stocks had previously flagged following Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn's plans to nationalise Britain's energy networks. Sterling could hit $1.40 soon. Buxton said the sheer scale of Johnson's majority means the Prime Minister will have more wiggle room. For more on this story, visit the news article link.